It's like back then, your options were limited. You might have had 2 or 3 brands. Now it's dozens and hundreds of brands maybe. And that was thanks to network marketing. So don't tell me that it's not a great marketing model to get products out into the masses, because it is. Hello friends. It has been a while since I recorded my last video. There's a couple of reasons why I'm trying to do this. Number one is I want to throw a couple of different angles, or add a couple of different angles to what it is that I do, how I do it, and who I am, in my efforts to help the industry and to make the industry better. Okay? I want to make the industry better because we can. There's a lot of things that we can improve on. And at the same time, provide context so that the industry can be better understood. There's a lot of things that people still have the biggest misconceptions on. They're just misconceptions as to what it is that we do and how the industry works. Case in point. Well, before I do that, I have a channel on YouTube where I documented my first couple of years as a field leader. So, for those of you that don't know, I was in corporate for about 10 years. And I started in customer service, taking orders, right? And then, customer service, actual customer service. And then I worked my way up to international business development, where I was helping open countries and develop those countries alongside of the main leaders and local leaders as well. So a lot of traveling, a lot of building relationships, a lot of presentations, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of flights. I mean, it was a lot of hard work. And so I did that for 10 years. And then I went into the field, and that was the last 7 years of my life. And I'll tell you this, it's way different. If you are in corporate and you haven't been in the field before, if you haven't recruited somebody before, it is different, okay? And then when you have your first, 5 people, it becomes very different again. And then 20 people, 100, a few hundred, thousands, it's different every single time. And I'll tell you this, when I was in corporate, I imagined what the plight of the distributor was like, but I couldn't understand it. Because there are things that you have to go through on your own to realize the impact and to realize just how much they matter. So I'll talk about that some other time. So in my YouTube channel, I documented about the first, I want to say 18 months. It's been a long time. Like, I haven't recorded anything for about 5 years. And it's just, your team grows and you have hundreds and then thousands of people. It just, time becomes your biggest resource, and you got to allocate it wisely to, whatever's paying the bills, that's where you put your time. That's where you put your resources. So yeah, I just haven't done anything like this for a long time, but in my YouTube channel, there's about 40 videos of day one, signing up as a distributor, and then the day-to-day, what it takes to build a business. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because I wanted to show to anybody that cares what it takes to do network marketing, to do direct sales. This is the nitty-gritty. This is day-to-day. This is what happens. This is how you deal with it. This is what you encounter. These are the emotions that you go through. And because I feel like it's important that people know that. Not just people in our industry, but people outside of the industry. And it was also really important for me that people knew that you can build a network marketing business in an honest way. You don't have to be a shark. You don't have to be, a slick salesperson. You don't have to be a shady type of person. You don't have to take advantage of anybody. In fact, you don't even have to go to friends and family to build a network marketing business. I wanted people to know that building, a business with indirect sales is just like building a traditional business. Because at the end of it, there's a product or service, and then there's customers. And the whole point behind this business model is to get people to consume. Whether that is your, powerful vitamins, or your financial services, or legal services, whatever it is. There's products and services, and there's consumers. And the point is to connect those two. That's the business. And in that sense, it doesn't get any more traditional than that. Not sure. There's aspects about it that are less traditional. The way that you start, the fact that anybody can just put their name on a piece of paper and buy some product, and now they are affiliates. That maybe is less traditional. The fact that you don't have to order huge quantities to get commissions from products, it's again more of an affiliate system than a wholesaler per se, which is what we have called it in the past. Oh, you're a wholesale distributor. More like an affiliate, if we're gonna be honest. So again, it's just business. Now, is it vulnerable to being taken advantage of and to be misused? Yeah, absolutely. But the business itself is not made to be a scam or a scheme. That would be like saying that a Lamborghini is a machine of death. Because guess what? My friend, rented a Lamborghini and freaking smashed it into a wall and he died. So those things, they're machines of death. Would that be fair? I think the Lamborghini is a vehicle. And yeah, it's a different type of vehicle, right? Less traditional. But you probably should have somebody teach you how to handle all that horsepower and all that torque. But at the end of it, it's just a vehicle. You can use it to take it from point A to point B and do it really fast, or at a moderate speed. And you can use it to get you there in style. Yeah, or you can drive it into an electric pole, right? Or into a wall. But it's not the Lamborghini's fault. That would be unfair, right? Like, we can agree that would be unfair. Is a Lamborghini, does it lend itself to be a dangerous machine of death? Yeah, absolutely. Especially in the wrong hands. But itself, it's not. It's not what it was made for. Same thing with network marketing. Are there bad drivers in network marketing? Absolutely. Are there just reckless, negligent drivers in network marketing? Yeah. And that's going to happen pretty much in any industry. If there's an opportunity to make real money, you have those people. You just look at Wall Street. And I'm not even being facetious here. I mean, just look who they make movies about. Right? Like, it's real. It happens there, and it's a highly regulated industry. But there's a chance to make really good money, so people will try to play the system. Okay, network marketing does give you the ability to make really good money really fast, and so there will be people that will try to game the system. But it's not network marketing, right? Bad drivers. So just remember that. I had the chance to attend a gathering. It was actually really fun, and I was able to see some really cool businesses being pitched, and the ingenuity of people just continues to amaze. But part of the format of the meeting was that if you're going to pitch your business, you have to pitch a bad business idea too. And so they would give them these ideas, like, okay, this is your idea for a business. It's a bad idea, so go build a pitch deck around it. It was really cool, really creative, and it was really funny. If you ever have a chance to go to one of those, I think that you should. Long story short, one of the ideas, the bad business ideas, was an MLM, and the person that got it actually did a really good job. There wasn't a lot of people there with actual experience in network marketing. And by the way, just saying that you signed up and bought some products and you signed up your brother, that's not experience. But there wasn't a lot of people with experience in network marketing. And so when I tell you that the kid did a really good job presenting it, it was he did really good. Now here's where I get caught up a little, is that some of the things that he was sharing were spot on, but they were being used with sarcasm, right? Again, as if I was to say, hey, I want to show you my Ferrari, and these cars, they're so expensive, they're fast, right? Like these cars are for rich people, or only rich people buy it. But those are facts. However we want to present them, they are facts. So, and so he spoke about some things, and it was interesting to hear people groan and laugh at it as if he was saying something ridiculous. But he wasn't. He was speaking truth. I'll give you an example. And again, he did I don't know if he realizes it, but he actually did a really good job as the way that he presented it. Even if it was behind a bad idea. But one of the things that he said, and is an example that I use all the time, is this. It's a really good marketing model. It's a great way of getting product out there. And there was a couple of people that laughed, again, just making ridiculous, like, ah ha ha ha, like, you know what I mean. You can probably imagine that type of laugh. And I get it, man. I'm not hating, I get it. If you don't have experience, if all you know is from the outside, I understand. But then he said, it's true. Think about this. And again, this is the example that I've used for years. 15 years ago, you had no idea what essential oils were. Usually I say 20 years ago because I actually started with essential oils in the early 2000s. And he said, you didn't know what they were, but now you do. And it's true. When I started with essential oils back in the early 2000s, I would take orders, just on the phone. And a lot of people had no idea that these oils even existed until they found a distributor that had told them about it. What does lavender do? What does peppermint do? All these simple oils. And they just didn't know enough about it. Or they didn't even know anything about it. Fast forward 20 years, to the last 10 years. Not only do you know that essential oils exist, but you probably know what they do. And all you gotta do is choose your brand. Like, that's how crazy it is. Like, back then, your options were limited. You might have had 2 or 3 brands. Now it's dozens and hundreds of brands maybe. And that was thanks to network marketing. So don't tell me that it's not a great marketing model to get products out into the masses, because it is. But my point behind it is that it is misunderstood. What he said was a true statement. The example he gave validated that exact same concept, but they were still treating it and laughing at it like it was a joke, right? Like, you can't fight with facts. There's essential oils nowadays being consumed worldwide in hundreds of countries, thanks to network marketing. So it does work, right? But just an example of how it is misunderstood. Same thing on the business side of things. You can achieve freedom, and you can make money, and you can help others do the same. Again, there can be laughter, but it's true. I've seen it done for 10 years. I saw it done, and at a high level. And then I went and I proved it. I put this thing to the test, and I proved it. I made money. I helped people make money. Some people, they just wanted to consume, and that's fine. Some people just wanted to give them a try and see if they work, and that was fine. Some people made money. Some people bought product. Some people were ecstatic with their purchases. Some people saw their lives changed with those products. And then some of us made money because we created that consumption. And there's nothing weird about that. Just because there's been a few bad drivers out there, okay, let's not blame it all on the Lamborghini brand. They make beautiful cars. I hope one day I can drive one. If somebody will teach me first. I hope I can drive one. But yeah, so that's a big part of it. So that's what I want to do, and I've been at this for a few minutes now, so I will stop right here. But if you want to look for my channel on YouTube, it is Network Marketing Raw. Network Marketing Raw on YouTube. Should be able to see my face on there, and give it a look. And then I'm curious to see what you think. One thing that I learned from one of my really good friends in this industry is that the only way to get through things is to understand each other and to get clarity, amongst us, is to talk through things. So it's okay to disagree. And sometimes some of the best ideas and some of the best communications happen after disagreement, as long as we're both willing to do two things, right? Maybe I'll say three things. As long as we're willing to listen, as long as we're willing to be wrong, and as long as we're looking to learn. If we do those things, man, we can accomplish so much. So that's my video. I am gonna start doing more because I want to continue my network marketing raw channel. I want to continue bringing transparency to the industry. I want to continue to educate people about what we are and what we're not. Bring clarity, bring understanding to the direct sales industry, because it is wonderful, it is beautiful, it develops people, and it gives people opportunity. It is an equalizer. And if somebody will take this serious and will work this business like a business, guys, they can absolutely make money. I'm not saying they'll be millionaires. I'm not saying they'll be, even break six figures. But can somebody come in and supplement their income $400-500 extra a month without, too much work? Absolutely. Especially nowadays with social media and the many ways to get connected with everybody around the world. Yeah, absolutely. It is real, okay? It is real. So anyways, friends, I hope you made it this far. I hope I'm not talking to myself at this point. So thank you very much, and we'll be seeing you in the next video.